guys, so I recently just got 16 new books from MPH Online, so I'm just gonna share with you guys for today what I bought. So the first book is the one I was most excited about, and it's quite a hyped up book. It's A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J Maas, the author of the Throne of Glass series, which I highly recommend to everyone who loves like a great adventure book. I really love that series. It's one of my favorites ever, and so I just had to read this one. Obviously, this one is a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, while the Throne of Glass series was sort of inspired by Cinderella. So I actually already finished this book yesterday. It was the first one I read from my pile, and it's really good. I don't like it as much as I liked the other series, but you know, Sarah J Maas does not disappoint at all. So yeah. So the next one I got was Cutwood Angel, which is the first book in the Infernal Devices series. I already have the second and the third book from book sales, and so I just had to pick this one up to complete my collection. And unfortunately, all the editions do not match, so they're all different sizes. It's that one in the corner there, and this one's like really small, so it's a bit disappointing, but I prefer cheaper books over pretty books, so I'm fine with that. Next, I got Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. A lot of people have been talking about this, and there have been some sort of mixed reviews whether people really like it or really don't like it. So I don't know, I guess I'll have to judge for myself whether this one's good or not. So yeah, looking forward to this one. Next, I got The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh. I'm so sorry if I pronounced your last name incorrectly. But a lot of people have been talking about this book, and based on the reviews on Goodreads, it received a lot of 4 stars and 5 stars. So a lot of people say it's really good, and the blurb itself sounds really interesting. It sounds like it's like in the Saudi Arabia kind of setting or something. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to read this one, but I'm kind of in a hangover after reading A Court of Thorns and Roses, so I might read this one after I read a contemporary book or something, because I think it's a fantasy. So yeah. Alright, next I got Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. A lot of people have been saying it's good. Okay, well, a lot of people have been saying all of these books that I bought are good. So yeah, I had to pick this one up. I've always wanted to get this, but it was always really expensive. So when I saw that it had a paperback, finally I had to get it. Next, I got the Lunar Chronicle books, which are Scarlet, Cinder, I think it's Cinder first, and the spin-off, I think, is Ferris. Because I already have the third book, which is Crest. I got that one from Big Bad Wolf, and so I just had to get these to complete my collection. These are kind of retellings, I think, from different fairy tales, so it sounds really interesting. And Farah Hanani from BookTube as well, she highly recommended this series to me, so I am really looking forward to read this one.
You know what, I'm looking forward to read everything.
The next 3 books I got are the books from the Dyer Trilogy. Honestly, I don't know which one is first. I think it's the Unbecoming of Dyer, and I guess it's probably the Evolution and the Retribution. I don't know. It sounds like that's what this storyline seems like it is, so yeah. A lot of people have been saying this is great, and so yeah, I had to get it.
Why am I saying the same things over and over again?
Next, I got The Summer I Turned Pretty Trilogy by Jenny Han. So as you guys may or may not know, Jenny Han is the writer of To All the Boys I've Loved Before and P.S. I Still Love You, and some other books as well. But I think these were her first books, and there were a lot of great reviews about it on Goodreads. So this one is a 3-in-1 collection, which I am so happy about because it saves a lot of money, and it's pretty cute, I guess. So this is a contemporary, and I quite like contemporaries, especially by Jenny Han. She's a pretty good author, so
yeah, looking forward to read this one too.
I bought more contemporaries, like I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson and Me Before You by, I don't know how to pronounce the name actually, probably Jojo Moyes. Okay, so yeah, these 2 books I also heard a lot about from Soraya and a lot of other readers, and they gave really high reviews for it. And I think there's gonna be a movie for Me Before You starring Sam Claflin. He is attractive, and Emilia Clarke. I forgot what her name is. So I guess I'll have to read the book before I watch the movie as usual. And I'll Give You the Sun by Jenny Nelson. I've read The Sky is Everywhere by Jenny Nelson. I didn't really like it, but I really loved the writing. So I heard that this one is a lot better. So I hope it is. It better be. I like the cover.
So yellow and happy and positive. So pretty.
So the last 2 books I bought are, surprise surprise, Malay books by H. Lovey. Excluding the SPM books, I've only read 1 book, which is Anthem, but also by H. Lovey. And this was recommended to me by my senior, who gave this to me as a gift. Thank you. And I really liked it. As you can see, I put a lot of tabs in there. So yeah, I guess I surprisingly really liked it. I've become a little more warmed up towards BM books, especially after reading Anthem. So yeah, Kamalia reads Malay books too, guys. Yay! So yeah, those are all the books that I got. Do comment on whichever books you have read that you think I should, put it up on my to be read list and read that first before the other books. I have a lot of books that I need to read, as you can see.
I read most of these ones, and most of these ones, and okay, I haven't read a lot of these, so yeah.
So okay, that's all for today. Bye!